Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Robin, and this is our turnaround story.
I grew up focusing my life on baseball, focusing my life on trying to make my family proud, not just living my life and making them proud, but trying to make them proud. So much energy went into that growing up, even through college. It gets you in the right direction and not wanting to do negative things. You don't want to disappoint your family, but there was no balance. Through college, Robin and I were friends. That's what initially brought us together, was our friendship. We were at a different point in our life then, as you are. You're very focused on yourself, as most people are at that age. You're trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. Her hometown is 3.5 hours away from here. So I have a job back here. She's between Fairmont State, which was an hour and a half away. Long distance relationship. It was tough. The family I'd spent a lot of my life trying to make proud of me. Long story short, I had a lot of backs turned on me all at once. Everything from my best friends to, again, my family. It just was a really hard time for me, and I felt very alone. I don't even know how to describe it, but we basically got a dog. And as crazy as many would see that, but God sent us an angel in the form of an English Mastiff. She and I, again, were together, but at a distance when we got her, and ended up splitting. She and I split. The distance was a lot, and all I had was Artemis, this English Mastiff. She made me miss Robin. I just couldn't, and I would find myself saying, "Do you miss your mother?" Because I sure do. And I was like, I have to call her. I picked up the phone, called Robin. I said, "I need to see you." And I drove 3.5 hours to go see her, walk in with Artemis, and I just took her hand and said, "I got to tell you something. I'm in love with you." I was with the band. When baseball fell apart after college, so I started learning guitar. We found out we were going to have a baby. In the 9 months of that time period, we lost Artemis. We lost a grandfather and 2 grandmothers. There was a lot of loss in that time. I also had to make a conscious decision to cutting out the music. And it wasn't the music itself, it was I wanted my focus to be on my family. And the way I turned my life around personally, I literally turned around from what I was focusing on. I was no longer worried about what others thought of me. I wasn't out to make others proud of me. Through the music, I met a really good friend who had invited us to this church how many times, and we decided we wanted to give our family proper direction. I feel like we always had a connection with God, but we didn't have a home. When you just start focusing on each other and on God, that's where love lies. It was almost like, it was God showing us what was important in life. When we came to church here at Faith, when I feel like I had to walk away from some music to walk into the doors to find new music. When Mickey was born, I was really touched when PJ was willing to dedicate Mickey along with baptizing us during the same day, because we did it as a family. We want Mickey to focus on the right things as he's growing up, and we want our next child to focus on the right things. And playing worship music, to be able to stand up in front of people, it's not something I couldn't do before, but it is an honor to stand up and lead worship.
I think we're both very thankful that we've we found this church and we're here because it's really changed us. It's about us and our family and our relationship with God.
Yeah.
Because of Jesus, we have a better focus on our relationship and our relationship with God.
And because of Jesus, we can focus on what it is to be a true family.